So we all know that Les Vallées is the largest ski area in the world in winter, but I wanted to explore it in summer. So the plan is to use this excellent trail map, rather like the piste map you have in winter. Start off in Le Prat, Courchevel Le Prat over here, hike up through the Morillon Valley, past the Lac de Rosière, and stay in the Refuge de Grand Plat on the first night. Then the second day, track round from there into 1650, over down above Mirabel Motteret, and then actually cut across here. It's not marked on the trail, but I also use FatMap to work out my navigation. Skirt under Mont de Vallon, up to Mont de la Chambre, down into Val Thorens, and then over to Refuge Lac de Lou over in Les Menuires, and then actually on the final morning I'm going to go down to Les Menuires and get a cab back down to Moutier. So that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. Right, just started the day, walked up from Le Prat, little diversion down to La Gérard to have a look at Florent's house down there, and now just enjoying watching some people on the Via Ferrata. You can hear the river in the background, which is just glorious, but come out of the trees, I'm going to pop up and have a look at Lac de Rosière, which is spectacular. There's some mountain bikers coming past, they're probably on e-bikes, and then marvellous, beautiful lake. I've never been here in summer. I'll get a proper view of it outside. Right, just a little up from Lac de Rosière. We've got the Cascade des Poux. I love the sound. Just the sound, so relaxing. I left Florent a little while ago, just after lunch, because he had to get back to the office, and I wanted to go and see the Brèche Poteta, which is a kind of side diversion. And basically, the further you go, the fewer people there are. I've seen way more marmots than people, certainly in this section. It's so quiet up here. I think that's probably the main thing, but really, wow, you know, what a view it is. What a view. So quite near the Brèche Poteta now, and as you can see, it's changed from nice big wide open fields full of marmots to this massive scree, but these incredible views looking back down to Courchevel 1650, 1550 in the background there, then 1850 all the way up. You can see Salers up there. Yeah, well, I'm not going to lie, that last I don't know, half an hour was really hard. I mean, yesterday morning I was at sea level in Brighton, and here I am now climbing up to 2,750 metres in the French Alps, and the air's pretty thin up here, and that was pretty hard work. But as you can see from the views behind me, Mont Blanc over that way, Courchevel, different Courchevels behind me down there, Salers in the background over there, Aiguille de Frise. You know, when you do actually get to the top, the views are pretty damn amazing. And I just went around the corner to the Brèche Poteta. It's all scree around there. I actually saw like a light aircraft that obviously had crashed there. I have to find out a story about that. Hopefully I can find that out and report on it. But really, you know, just magnificent. It's so quiet. I've seen 3 people in the last hour and a half. One of my friends, the marmots. These guys seem very chilled. Let's get close. Bonjour, Monsieur Marmotte. Bonjour. So last night I stayed at the Refuge du Grand Plat, which you can just see behind me there. Really nice. They have dorm rooms there. Costs, if you want to get dinner, which I think I would probably recommend, about €50 per person. And dinner was pretty substantial. Polenta and locally made sausages. We had soup before that, had a a dessert, and then a cheese course as well. And you might be able to hear in the background them herding up all the cows, all the terrine in the morning for the morning's milking. You can hear all the bells and a shepherd gathering them in. And now I'm on my way. I'm leaving the Courchevel Valley probably in about an hour. I'm going to go up, have a look at the lakes, go over Chanrossa to the Aiguille de Free Pass, and then I'll be into the Mirabel Valley. So I'm now leaving the Les Vallées Valley. I'm coming into the ski area, the ski domain for the first time. You can see the Chanrossa lift over there. I'm right at the top of 1650, and I'm guessing I'm going to see more people. The fact is that you can actually drive all the way up to there, and you can see some hikers getting out their stuff for their car just now. And one part of me says, I wish they weren't able to do that and you had to walk up here and therefore there'd be less people. But on the other side, it means it's more accessible for kids. There were a couple of kids who were about I guess 5 and 7 in my refuge last night. So good on them getting to experience the mountains. You can see the Breche Portetta, that little gap, that little notch over there, which I walked to yesterday, and actually saw that plain. And then back over there, where I've come from this morning, where I was looking at the Lac Merlet, and just in the distance you can see Mont Blanc, a bit of a haze between there and here. So I'm heading up to Chanrossa over here. I'm going to go down on the other side. I'll be into the Courchevel 1850 ski domain and up to the Aiguille de Free Pass. So that didn't take as long as I thought. Now at the Col de Chanrossa, 2544. And you can see over into the Courchevel ski area just opposite me, Celia over there, 2,700 and something or other. On the other side of that is Mirabel. I'm going to head round to the left, Col de Free. So this is going to be 2 hours and 5 minutes. Right, Col de Free. Aiguille de Free just up there. Safely say I've never been in this part of the area before. I mean, this is out. It's not in the ski area. I came down in Chanrossa, Col de Chanrossa, you can see over there where you're coming in from 1650, and then down in the valley you can probably see the bottom of the Suisse lift and Chanrossa lift. So if you were looking up top of Suisse and look to your left, you see this point here, Col de Free. It was quite a big climb up, but steep and a bit technical. As we spin round, you can see that now I'm standing right on the edge of the Mirabel area. It's not actually the ski area. Right down the bottom there you might be able to see Lac de Trada, which is above Monterey. And then you can see the different elements of Tuniette on the top there, then the weirs on the other side of that. You might be able to make out the top of Mont Vallon, just over there. Where I'm heading for is the top of Cape Brun, which will take me over to Val Thorens. In the meantime, I've got to go down here into that valley, which is a valley that the Refuge of Sceaux is in. Up the other side, down, skirt around Mont Vallon, and up to Col de la Chambre, top of Cape Brun. Okay, that was really good news because there was a bassin water fountain trough there, and it's pretty hot, and I hadn't quite run out, but potentially I've got a long way until the next one because I'm now peeling off. If you continue up that valley over there, you get to the Refuge du Sceaux, where I went last winter. Regular listeners to the podcast or anyone looking at my YouTube will have seen I went up there ski touring from Monterey, stayed the night in the Refuge, which is unmanned at the time. It's quite a popular route in summer. Lots of people
walking up there today, but I've peeled off now because I'm going across Les Trois Vallées and I'm heading in the direction of Mont Vallon. This area here is actually not in the ski area, it's above Monterey, above Lac de Tueda. Once I get to that ridge there, drop down on the other side, I'll be coming down towards Mont Vallon and the lifts in the kind of top section of Monterey, I guess you call it, Côte Brune, etc. Well, it's another valley crossed. I claim it was easy. You can see very clearly the Col du Vallon over there. So I came from Courchevel 1650 and Rossa up to 1850 to Col du Vallon. I descended down into the Plan de Tueda, that area valley at the top of Lac de Tueda above Monterey. And then pretty steep climb up here to the Col du Vallon, which is 2,000, just under 2,400 metres, 2,390 metres. Pretty bleak over here. You can see the top of Mont Vallon up there. Now we're in the Mirabel Valley. Over there, Côte Brune, where I'm planning to head. On top of what used to be Platière. Looking down, Vignette. There's Monterey down there with a crane. Just tucked around the corner of the far distance Mirabel. So slowly but surely crossing the three valleys, and the next step I'm going to find myself some shade to have some lunch, because that is super hot. This breeze is actually really quite welcome. What's unusual about today though, I've actually met like just 4 people on the trail, apart from where I crossed the path going up to the Refuge de Tueda, the Refuge du Sol from Lac de Tueda. There's 4 people on the trail entirely the whole day, which is pretty amazing considering it's like peak season. There's another valley crossed. You can see right in the background there the Col de Fruy, where I came over from Courchevel into Mirabel. There's a sign saying I'm leaving Mirabel, coming into Val Thorens and Les Menuires. Just behind that Les Menuires sign you can see La Masse. I'm actually going to the bottom of La Masse, to the Lac de Loup refuge just now. Currently I'm standing on the Col de la Chambre at about 2,800 metres. So probably make my way down now via Val Thorens, because I can get a drink over there, and I'm running a bit low on water. Maybe an ice cream as well, I feel like I deserved it. Traversing the whole of the three valleys in a day. That's what it is. I took a little diversion via Val Thorens, right in the middle of that just now, mainly because I pretty much run out of water and I was so thirsty. I probably drank, I don't know, like 2 litres or something and filled up. It was really dry. But you know, it helps me complete the loop near Courchevel, Mirabel, Val Thorens, now down to Les Menuires. And I have to say, without snow, Val Thorens doesn't really look too good. It's coming down along the edge of the centre of the town, the beginners' magic carpets here. But it's a beautiful day, and I reckon I am about maybe an hour, 3/4 of an hour from the Refuge Lac de Loup, so heading on down towards there. Almost finished for the day. You can just about see where I came into the Belleville Valley from. Right at the top there is a little white point. Broadly speaking, it's there. Col de la Chambre, that's its way. Drop down into V2, which you can just see in the corner there. And then we're kind of following the contours round, a bit up and down. I'm about to do the final drop down to Lac de Loup and to the Refuge, which I'm thoroughly looking forward to. Been 7.5 hours moving today, probably half an hour further to get down there. So that was great last night in the Refuge du Lac de Lou. Very, very comfortable there. They've got 4 big dorm rooms and a really excellent meal last night as well. It's slightly more expensive than the previous Refuge du Grand Plain, but in much better facilities. You have to pay €3 if you want to have a hot shower, but you know, beautiful location. To be honest with you, I just had a dip in the lake when I got in there last night, and that was perfect. And now I'm walking down towards the end of my Vallées adventure, and the sun's just rising behind me. Just what a way to start the day.